Have you ever been told to ditch red meat, load up on whole grains, and swap butter for vegetable oils, all to save your heart? You follow the rules. You choke down the oatmeal. But your blood pressure climbs, your cholesterol's still a mess, and you're wondering, what gives? You're doing everything right, but it's not working. I've been there. Years of low-fat diets left me exhausted, and my health numbers, they just mocked me. I felt betrayed by the advice I'd trusted. But today, we're flipping the script. I'm revealing the best meal to unclog your arteries and supercharge your heart. And it's not what the American Heart Association usually preaches. In fact, it's the opposite of what you'd expect. Stay with me as I break down the science and walk you through the exact plate I swear by. The star ingredient? It'll raise eyebrows. And by the end, you'll discover a hidden perk so powerful, it'll make you rethink everything you know about feeling alive. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Let's zoom into your arteries, specifically the endothelial layer. Sounds fancy, right? It's just the thin inner lining of your blood vessels. But trust me, it's a big deal. This layer is like your artery's personal bouncer. It keeps blood pressure in check by relaxing or tightening vessels, stops blood clots from crashing the party, helps your kidneys filter blood, and even gives your immune system a high five. When it's happy, your heart's happy. Here's the cool part. Supporting this bouncer doesn't just protect your ticker, it boosts your energy, gets your blood flowing better, and strengthens your defenses. It's like an internal glow-up. Now, this layer loves glucose, basically sugar energy. No, not from candy. Your body can whip up glucose from protein or fat through something called gluconeogenesis. Think of it as your built-in energy chef. So, what keeps this whole system humming? Insulin. It's like a key that unlocks your cells so glucose can stroll in, including right into that endothelial bouncer. But when insulin's key gets rusty, trouble brews. And it happens, more than you'd guess. Let's talk insulin resistance, the sneaky troublemaker most diets completely ignore. It's like your body's doorbell stops working. Insulin rings, but sugar, it can't get inside your cells. And when that happens, glucose can't reach your endothelial bouncer. Starved and cranky, it sets off inflammation, your body's alarm system going haywire, swelling up when it shouldn't. That leads to stiff arteries and sticky junk called plaque clogging them up. So, what messes up insulin? Studies point to too many carbs like bread, pasta, or soda, constant snacking keeping insulin on overtime, blood sugar roller coasters that tire out your cells. I used to scarf bagels and fruit smoothies, thinking I was Mr. Heart Healthy. Spoiler, my blood sugar climbed and I felt like a foggy zombie. Good news, you can fix it. A 2019 study in diabetes care showed that cutting carbs and steadying blood sugar can polish that rusty insulin key in just a few weeks. And when you do, it's not just your arteries cheering. You'll think clearer, feel peppier, and maybe even drop a few pounds. Who doesn't love a bonus? What feeds your arteries, right? Here's the VIP list. Nitric oxide, your arteries' chill pill. It loosens them up so blood flows easy. You get it from meat, nuts, and helpers like vitamin D and magnesium. A 2021 Journal of Clinical Investigation study says it's like WD-40 for your endothelium. Vitamin D3 cranks up nitric oxide and calms inflammation, that overactive alarm system. Circulation linked low D to heart risks. Magnesium chills out muscles, cuts stress, and stops calcium from turning arteries into stiff pipes. Nutrients tied it to better blood pressure. Vitamin K2 plays traffic cop, sending calcium to bones, not arteries, keeping that stiff pipe calcification away. A 2004 Dutch study found it slashes the risk by 50%. Zinc balances hormones, repairs tissues. Frontiers in Nutrition 22 says low zinc weakens vessels. These aren't just shields, they're repair crews. When I added them, I went from sluggish to where's my cape? Picture this. In just weeks, these nutrients could have you bouncing out of bed, sleeping like a log, and wowing your doctor. It's like flipping a switch to super you. Here's the kicker. A lot of so-called heart-healthy foods, they're imposters. Take sugar rings, those whole grain cereals plastered with heart logos. Sure, they've got grains, but also 9 grams of sugar per cup. That's an insulin spike waiting to happen. Not so heart-friendly now, huh? Then there's seed oils, canola, soybean, pushed as gold stars. But a 2018 BMJ review tied them to inflammation, that alarm system mess, and stress in your body, paving the way for plaque, that artery-clogging junk. Meanwhile, butter or lard, stable, no sugar crash, and frankly, tastier. And red meat? It gets a bad rap for saturated fat, but coconut oil's got more, and nobody's canceling that. Yet, heart disease is up 13% since 2010, according to the CDC. Maybe the experts missed the memo? I tried the grilled chicken, brown rice, and margarine life. The result? Triglycerides. Those fats in my blood piled up sky high, and my good cholesterol, HDL, the house cleaner, it tanked. Time to ditch the diet dogma and eat what works. Ready for the meal that rewrites the rules? Here it is. Main dish. Grass-fed red meat, 6 to 8 ounces. Think ribeye or sirloin. Add raw cheddar cheese if you're feeling fancy for a K2 kick. Why red meat? It's loaded with zinc for hormone harmony and tissue TLC, top-notch protein to flex your heart muscle, iron and B12 for blood that sings with oxygen. A 2022 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found grass-fed beef cuts inflammation, that alarm mess, unlike grain-fed. Side dish, arugula salad with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, healthy fats, a squeeze of lemon juice, vitamin C zinc, and a handful of pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds bring magnesium to loosen up vessels, zinc for extra oomph, selenium an antioxidant ninja. Keep it low carb, high fat, no buns, no fries, no soda. Sip water or black coffee instead. I eat this a few times a week. It's tasty, filling, and my arteries thank me. This isn't just food, it's a reset button. Weeks of this and you could see blood pressure drop, cholesterol balance, and energy soar. Who knew steak could be your secret weapon?
Would've thought. Not me.
One more ace up your sleeve. Vitamin D3. Food won't cut it unless you're chowing on seal blubber, and I'm guessing that's a no. So how do you get it? Sunlight. 15 to 30 minutes of midday sun, spring to fall, can churn out 10,000 IU, says a 2016 Journal of Investigative Dermatology study. Supplements. In winter or gloom, take 10,000 IU daily with fat, like olive oil, per the Endocrine Society. Why bother? It pumps up nitric oxide, your chill pill, cools inflammation, and powers immunity, all artery MVPs. I started this and my mood and stamina said, "Hello, sunshine." Let's tie it up. Your arteries lean on that endothelial bouncer. Insulin resistance, too many carbs, too much snacking throws it off. Heart-healthy flops like sugar rings and seed oils, they spike insulin. Real food, grass-fed red meat, arugula, cheese, seeds, delivers the goods without the crash. Red meat's the plot twist. It's not the villain, it's the hero. When I switched, my energy roared back, and my health stats, they smiled. And that hidden perk I teased, it's this. Feed your body right, and you don't just dodge heart trouble, you unlock a vitality that makes you feel 10 years younger. Stronger muscles, sharper mind, a zest that turns heads. One meal kicks it off, and it's sitting on your plate tonight. Want more? Next video is the olive oil trick 95% miss. Tap here, I'll show you a simple tweak to turbocharge this meal and your heart. If this hit home, share it with a friend who needs it. Ready to feel unstoppable? Try this meal tonight. I dare you.